Things haven't been easy for me since leaving Candlekeep. I've lost everything, and my emotions are all over the place. I'm numb inside sometimes, just like a barrier is there to hold back the grief, and I cannot talk about it during those times, or the barrier breaks and I just start crying again. I shouldn't say I've lost everything. I have Imoen still. She has always been a close friend to me. In fact, she is my closest friend, even over Alec. I could say things to Imoen that I could tell no one else. Thoughts, feelings, ideas. We always bounced things off each other over the years. When we had time outside of our chores and classes, that is. I'm glad to have her with us, and she knows it. It would be much worse without her, for me at least. She seems to sense how I am feeling much of the time and does her best to comfort me. It does seem like Jaheira and Khalid are aunt and uncle to Imoen and myself. They are protective but understanding. There hasn't been much talk of Gorion, just a few related happy memories. I think they know how I am inside, especially Jaheira, as she may be gruff at times outwardly. I see through it to her sensitive inside, though. Our two newest members, and the ones we have the least attachment to, are Ajantis and Nira. Both seem fine and are very capable group members. I think we shall need their help. Ajantis is preachy, and Nira, well, she has her own set of issues. I think she is being hunted like I am, and I am keen to see her safe for now. Ajantis I am just getting to know still, and I know him less as a person than I do Nira, so I will try and see if I can melt that hard exterior to find the person beneath. One thing I do know is that he watches me quite often. He thinks I'm not looking, but I know. If he likes what he sees, then that's all fine and good, but if he's not been honest about himself, then I think we could be in trouble. Time will tell, but I just feel like he's the kind of person that tells the truth no matter what, and maybe I'm just being paranoid. I've been attacked just too many times, and I'm losing patience with the world. Some of these people are so strange that we meet, I just want a straight answer for once. And I swear to the Thunder that the next person that is being cryptic with me will feel my inner wrath. When asked about his past, Ajantis announces that he is a Squire Paladin of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart, and that he enforces the power and discipline of Helm. He belongs to the noble family of Ilvastar in Waterdeep, and has studied swordplay under such luminaries as Myrmith Splendon. His skill and devotion apparently brought him to the attention of the Paladin Keldorn, one of the most respected of the Order, who decided to take Ajantis under his wing as a squire. Recently, Ajantis has asked for the honor of becoming a full-fledged member of the Order. To accomplish this, he has traveled to the Sword Coast in order to help curtail the increased humanoid activity in the region. If he succeeds in his quest, the Order will vote on his eligibility for membership. He seems utterly devoted to his mission. That was a good sleep. One of the few we've had outside. A little bit of house cleaning.
Fine.
What's to the east of here? Nothing.
A simple matter.
Can certainly feel the chill in the air. Seems like the further south we go, the colder it's getting. But that could be we're also kind of heading up into higher elevation. More hobgoblins. Lots of them this time.
No!
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Such menial tasks.
Magic missile. Scroll. Necklace. We'll take your arrows. Can always use them. I believe that's
Such
it.
menial tasks.
They camp right here off the road and probably ambushing everybody who travels along it. Oh, there's some bodies over here. Coal Kettle Family Amulet. Well, that's not good. So he was right to worry about his son. And unfortunately, the three of them were found.
If none are
His
better,
grandson, his son, and his daughter-in-law. I hate to break that to him, but... Identify this ring, please. Another defensive ring.
What? Fine.
World that's populated by strange, colorful people, but also has heartache. As you can see. I can imagine losing loved ones, but I can't imagine my son, my grandson, and my daughter-in-law all at once. After what I've gone through and what I'm feeling right now, that might just be too much. I try not to think about it though, but... when you're falling asleep at night, it's hard not to think of it. When you close your eyes and you have nothing to do but try to go to sleep. It's easier when you're doing things like this. So we found the two missing people. Unfortunately, both had death attached to it. The halfling that was delivering the notice from her husband. At least her husband will live. Another hobgoblin.
oh, I thought really not in this.
By itself. That's strange. It is nice out, though. And as the sun is on me, I mean, I can feel it getting warmer.
Don't touch me.
I mean, nice
I
day.
might catch something.
Well, don't you just add to the local color. Quite the smashing bit of dress you wear there. I'll have to look into such sundries when I next attend one of Lord Rybald's full-dress costume affairs. I'd be the talk of Neverwinter, I would. I too understand that you're from that faraway city? Oh, I actually hail from Waterdeep. The great city of splendors has much more in the manner of social luxuries suited towards my particular tastes. I do, however, make a point of keeping in touch with Neverwinter, though I have only visited once previously. It was quite popular in those nights, if I recall correctly. I'm going to make a second trip in the coming year, and I'll wager it will be as popular again. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Can we go there someday? Huh, Orin? It sounds like fun. Perhaps. We'll have to see what fortune favors. Great. That means I'll have to start making plans for it. Considering that you like Timora so much, she's a follower of Timora. That's all you have to say to her to Imoen to keep her content. If luck would have it, if Timora would see us have our, if we were so lucky as Timora would grant us this. Oh, a little river. Where's this? Yes, it is a river. More like a stream, actually. It's kind of small. Well, all the places for left to build his home. Why would he not build it next to something nice like this? Instead, a swamp has taken over. His house is singing it into a swamp. Oh, something's here. Kobold.
My blade will cut you down to size.
brave kobold to be out by itself. Hobgoblins. But I hear there's a lot of... Well, we did encounter 3 or 4 human bandits, but nothing since. Mostly it's been hobgoblins out there. These can't really be something that's completely stifling, or stifling the iron trade and creating such a shortage. Mercenaries should be able to, and the flaming fish should be able to guard against this. This isn't very much. I mean, we've dealt with a fair bit of hobgoblins, but it's not that they're really particularly strong or powerful. I've been only doing this for a week. What is this?
My lung! It's flopping all over the dirt! Damn.
Hey, who? Get out of my yard, you hooligans. Kinda hard to be a hermit when people keep pestering for hints about the nature of existence. Read a book, people. Porto Ben War Winden does so command. What is your name? Porto Bar Ben Winden? Your yard? No, wait, please, I was hoping to speak with you. Has your isolation given you any insights I may benefit from? Insights? Never take raisins from rabbits. Never spit in a man's face unless his mustache is on fire. And don't take the wooden knickers unless you've got a good supply of salve. Okay, I've just about had my fill of riddle-asking, quest-assigning, insult-throwing, pun-hurling, hostage-taking, iron-mongering, smart-arse fools, freaks, and felons that continually test my will, mettle, strength, intelligence, and most of all, patience. If you've got a straight answer anywhere in that little bent head of yours, I want to hear it pretty damn quick, or I'm going to take a large blunt object roughly the size of Elminster and his hat and stuff it lengthwise into a crevice of your being so seldom seen that even the denizens of the Nine Hells themselves wouldn't touch it with a 20-foot rusty halberd. Have I made myself perfectly clear? Well, someone certainly woke up on the wrong side of the realms this morning, so be it. I shall say my piece and nothing more. You have an exceptionally unstable aura because you are literally at odds with yourself. I have not seen your like before, but I get the feeling that it is because your type does not survive exceptionally long. Your battles to come are both physical and otherworldly, but I cannot discern the outcome. Your coin is on its edge. If that means nothing to you, then I cannot help. Leave me now. Sorry everyone, I just lost it. Too much loss recently. I guess seeing the Coquetto family like that. And then having some old man who spends his time out here in complete solitude, not want to answer questions. If he's a monk, or some kind of priest out doing his own thing, I'm sure he has something to say to us. Monk living in solitude. With no clothes. Just a few hobgoblins here and a kobold. Very uneventful. There's a chill to the wind, though. The further you go south, normally, it's warmer. At least from the Sword Coast, anyway. Okay. Let us go south to Nashkel. Not sure if we're in Am yet. We are now.
With your hurried flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament. How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you, you have no idea.
But I do know that I'm being hunted.
A simple matter.
It's just the afternoon. But we've been out for a couple days. Citizen. A nice inn would help. Identify yourselves. I am Orin, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Orin. What things aren't good? All I've heard are rumors and vague suspicions. Aye, what is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten, and there is talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until this crisis passes, and then there is the question of Commander Bragg. Ack, they have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He is out there still, and still we mourn, as much for him as for those he's taken. Fie on you now. You have brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. Go on. Move on. Listen, I want to help, but I need more information. Can we meet somewhere? I am more than busy with all the problems at hand. I would be glad of an opportunity to brief you on the current situation, however. Meet me at the barracks. This does sound like a troubled town. Do you ever miss Candlekeep, Orin? Yes. All the time. It's the only home I've known. Knowing I'll probably never be able to go back is a difficult reality to bear. I know exactly what you mean. If there's one thing I miss about High Forest, it's definitely the food. Well, that and the beds. Oh, and the baths. Feels like I haven't had a proper bath in weeks. We definitely need to find somewhere with baths soon, I'll grant you that. At least now that I'm traveling with you, I can bathe in warm water every now and then. Before I had to make do with whatever clean water I could find. Have you ever tried bathing in a freezing lake? Ugh. On the other hand, my skin looked fantastic afterward, and it was kind of invigorating. Why didn't you just go to an inn? No money, remember? Innkeepers are nice enough if you got a fistful of coin. But you soon as look at them without, and they'll kick you your sorry hide out the door in a heartbeat. When I first ran away, I waded into a river and tried heating up the water around me, and accidentally surged. I was fine, apart from a bit of mild scalding. But the poor fish, not so much. I ate a lot of boiled carp for a few days there. It was great until they started to smell. Now I can't even look at the things without gagging. Then again, I never was a fan of fish. Give me a good thick rabbit stew any day. I prefer chicken myself. I'd kill for a good roast chicken about right now. With gravy and crispy potatoes and... Orin? Yes? Can we stay at an inn tonight? Definitely. There's one right here. I was just saying that before that, what was his name? Bardolin? The Omnian soldier came and talked to us.
I will show you justice.
What is going on here?
Fine.
See? Such feats are easy when you learn to focus their energies through the light of Selune.
What exactly are you doing there?
Thank you for asking. My name is Rasad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity.
So polite.
May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
Please do.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded during the time of...
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher? Come on, take a poke at me, I dares you.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few...
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of hard man, but you're just a coward, right?
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove his martial superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
How admirable.
Yeah, save it for temple school, boy. If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
Good for you, Rasad. I admire a man who stands up for his principles, even in the face of ignorance.
I thank you. It is not always easy. In truth, I enjoy a good fight if it is to improve my skills or to defend a just cause. Fighting that man would have enlightened no one.
That much seems to be clear.
You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul monks?
Tell me why you worship Selune.
Of the inheritors of Amonito's power, Selune is the most ardent foe of spiritual darkness. After all, she is the bright opposite of Shah, the mistress of the night.
I think my god and your god share many tenets.
The Moon Maiden's reflected radiance inspires us to shine our inner light upon those in need. In the face of lies, we offer truth. In the face of hatred, we offer compassion.
That sounds like a good philosophy.
What more would you like to know?
That's enough for now. Farewell.
Farewell. Until we meet again, may you walk in moonlight.
What an interesting man. Hello.
Oh, you haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
I'm sorry I can't help you. Let's go inside and relax.
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Just fancy my luck seeing you stroll in here, bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description, but who am I to argue easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. Another one. Then prepare to die for your greed. I would first know my attacker. Why are you doing this? Who I am is unimportant, though my name is Nira. What I am is a hunter of bounties, and on your head is a lovely little sum. Does this satisfy your request? I thought it wouldn't. No matter. This is a cleric.
What is it this time?
We canceled her spell. Get the next one. Yes. That could have been close. Who knows what she could have done.
Yes?
Who was that? Another assassin. This is the 6th. I met with 2 before leaving Candlekeep, 1 right after leaving Candlekeep, and that mage on the doorstep of the Friendly Arm Inn, and the dwarf in the red sheaf. You mean even inside the walls of Candlekeep you were attacked? Why didn't you tell me this before you left? I didn't want to worry you and have you tag along with me like you're doing right now. Heh, yep, I'm stuck to you like a brick and mortar. Well, enough chatting here. Let's go get a room so that I can get a nice warm bath. Would it be so callous if I said I agree with you and I just want to relax right now after we killed someone? This armor of hers will sell for a bit. She seems to have a helmet with a magical enchantment on it. Let's see what I'm worth these days. 680 coins. That's more than doubled since the first one we found. Oh. I'm getting more expensive.